Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Mining Modern. I'm Corbin Hostler, and this is Seismic Swans budget version, also known as your TCG player Idaho State winning deck list. It's really awesome. So, if you didn't know, TCG Player States was 2 weekends ago, and it had an assortment of decks from across the country. There were a lot of turnout, a lot of great prizes, but this deck is certainly the most unique I think that you're going to see. That's for sure. So I want to just double check here, make sure I get the name right. But this won a 20 plus person tournament in Idaho in the hands of Grayson Atkinson. So congrats, man. You win the award for best deck in terms of just pure awesomeness. So this deck costs under $100 in paper. It's like 40 ticks or something on Magic Online. It's great. So there's a couple things going on here. Back in the day, in the days of Extended, there was a Seismic Swans deck based around this Seismic Assault and Swans of Bryn Argyle. And the basic idea is with this in play, any damage that would be dealt to Swan you prevent, its controller draws cards equal to the damage dealt. So Seismic Assault, you can just pitch a land to deal 2. So if you play Seismic Assault on turn 3 and Swans on turn 4, you just pitch a land at the Swans. It prevents the damage. You draw 2 cards. So you get to cycle every land in your hand into 2 more cards. So if you fill your deck with, hey, 42 lands, you can see it right there, we're going to, on average, net some amount of damage. So with these 2 cards in play, we get to draw our entire deck and then point the 10 lands in our hand at our opponent's face with Seismic Assault and kill them. So that's sort of the idea behind the deck. Now, how do you make that work? Well, this is where Grayson came up with a really nice piece of tech, which is to combine the Treasure Hunt zombie infestation decks, where you put your 4 treasure hunts, 4 zombie infestations, draw 20 cards and make a bunch of zombies or whatever with Treasure Hunt. It's the same idea, only better. You get to draw a bunch of cards off of your Treasure Hunt and then Seismic Assault to Bryn Argyle. So this is just both a good play on turn 2. You're going to draw on, I haven't done the math, but I guess, you know what, it's 2/3 of our cards are lands. You're going to draw on average 3 cards with it or something, right? So this is just great value. It also is insane when you're going off with these 2. Now, the original deck, I've made very, very few changes to it because I wanted to keep the budget aspect in. But it had like a random Lightning Bolt and Anger of the Gods in the main deck and 1 Serum Vision. It's just a bunch of, one-ofs. I put a couple Serum Visions in here. We're trying to be competitive. Come on. Clearly, can't you tell? So Molten Vortex serves as Seismic Assault's 5 through 6. It's also nice because it comes down very early. And there are a lot of games where you just control the board with these. You kill their creatures just knowing that you'll eventually draw into what you need to kill them. You also get to blank all of their removal. So if they're sitting on a bunch of fatal pushes and that sort of thing, hell, a lot of times you can just naturally draw the 7 lands you need to kill them because they shocked themselves twice or whatever. That's shocked. So there's a lot going on here. Days Undoing, this was one of the fun ones in the main deck I had to leave. And it actually has some applications as well. It's a time twister. Where it ends the turn afterwards. But once you move to the sideboard, obviously you need ways to beat people who have, ley line effects to make themselves hexproof. And that's where we come into Sphinx's Tutelage and Laboratory Maniac, both of which give you ways to win the game when you can't actually target their face with lightning bolts or after they gained infinite life or anything like that. Move the lightning bolt to the sideboard. Anger of the Gods, obviously great sweeper. Spell Pierces when you need to protect against counter magic or your opponent's playing a combo deck. I upgraded the Tormod's Crypts of Relic of Progenitus. That felt fair enough. So these will exile graveyards. And I turned... our artifact hate here in this spot is going to be Shattering Spree rather than Smash to Smithereens. So Shattering Spree, especially in a deck with this many mountains, great against the artifact decks. There you have it. That's Seismic Swans. It's something, that's for sure. So this is going to be a good one. So enjoy, guys.